Hey friends, this is your host and brother Soumya. Welcome back with another new video in APL Canvas. This video is all about the team's performance in Gameweek 22. So stay tuned to the channel and please give a thumbs up if you like the team and subscribe to the channel for further updates. Now, coming to the performance for the 22nd game week, Brighton had tasted their 8th and consecutive victory, the first since Game Week 4. Meanwhile, Bart Verbruggen has been a spectator in majority portion of the match, with United managing just a shot on target. Coming back from a penalty, the Seagulls conceded in the 22nd minute, with Brighton lodging 3 consecutive victory at Old Trafford. On to defence, Arsenal suffered yet another setback of the charge for title after the 2-all draw against Aston Villa. With Saliba unavailable for the clash, Gabriel had a major responsibility to shore up the defense. On the defensive end, the Brazilian had made 3 tackles, also with 3 desperate clearances, along with blocking 1 attempt. Offensively, the centre back created 2 key opportunities, which the attackers were unavailable to cash on, winning 4 aerial duels as well. Nikola Milankovic was brought back in the 11 as Forest were up against Southampton this game week. The Forest defense hadn't put a foot wrong so far. However, have conceded 2 goals against the bottom placed Southampton. Meanwhile, the Serbian centre-back had been lively throughout the match, making 1 tackle and interception each, also putting in 4 clearances to clear up the danger. Offensively, the centre-back also had his share of opportunities, putting the ball in the net in the second half, however, was chalked up by VAR with Wood getting in the sight of keeper. Anton Robinson has been one of the brightest left back this season. The Cottage's captain had made 3 tackles and the same amount of interceptions, also putting in 3 clearances and winning 4 aerial duels, which gone all the way, playing a crucial part with Fulham clinching their 4th clean sheet of the season. Apart from his defensive contribution, the US international also had his share of opportunities at the other end of the pitch, having 2 attempts at goal, creating 1 key opportunities as well. Moving on to the midfield, with 4 attempts and creating 1 key opportunity, Brian Mbeumo looked one of the best players against Liverpool. However, despite his efforts, the forward missed out an opportunity to register any goal or an assist against the league leaders. After nudging in 2 goals against the Hammers, a similar kind of performance was expected from the Nigerian international, considering Leicester's defensive record so far. However, the winger was substituted at the start of the second half due to fitness concern. Analyzing on EOB's first half performance, the winger didn't had much of the crack apart from his 2 attempts in Leicester box. However, it ended on a positive note from the Cottage's end as Fulham claimed full points against the Foxes. Not many times will we listen Mohamed Salah blanking in any match. Unfortunately, that's what has happened this week against Brentford. Despite of registering 3 attempts and creating as much as 7 key opportunities, the highest he has done so far in the league, the striker wasn't able to provide any attacking returns. Fortunately, that hasn't proved to be a hiccup on their quest to the title as Liverpool were able to breach Brentford's defense twice as stoppage time, courtesy of Darwin Núñez securing 3 points with a 2-0 victory. Ismail Assar has emerged as one of the key threats in Palace attack. However, despite Palace registering a comfortable 2-0 victory, the attacking midfielder was below par on attack against the Hammers. With no attempts of creating any key opportunities, the Senegal international has also not had a clinical with his passing, with a successful pass completion of as low as 40%, which is the least he has recorded this season. To the striker, Alexander Isak is probably running as one of the informed striker in the league so far. The Newcastle number 14 has been on score sheet for 8 matches straight, which consists of 11 goals, including a hat-trick, but couldn't make it 9 in a row as the Swedish international was held up by Bournemouth this time. The forward had 1 attempt on goal, creating 1 key opportunity, winning an aerial duel as well. Nicolas Jackson has been wasteful in front of goal. However, another low point for Jackson, with the striker unable to register any attempt against the struggling Wolves. Meanwhile, Chelsea were able to pull out a 3-pointer after 5 games, with the last victory coming against Brentford in Game Week 16, where Jackson's decisive goal won the day for Chelsea. Finishing off with another disappointment, in spite of registering 5 attempts and creating an opportunity, Maxis Kuna was unable to provide any returns, taking it to 3 weeks in a row. The forward was a second half substitute in the midweek clash against Newcastle, which also sparked concern over the full fitness this weekend against Chelsea. So, a disappointing finish to the weekend with just a clean sheet from Robinson in terms of returns, as the team settled for as low as 30 points, which is 16 points below of game week 22 average. And that's all for the recap for game week 22. Do share your thoughts of what possible changes I could bring for game week 23 with 3 free transfers left and the possible captaincy options for next week. So let's meet with the game week 23rd lineup and possible incomings in the next video. Till then, take care, stay tuned to the channel, and let's make the journey interesting.